Hello and welcome to my channel, Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekend reading for March the 12th and the 13th. We've got the Two of Pentacles coming out. So this is finding the balance. It's kind of going between two different energies. Your energy could feel a little bit stretched this weekend with the Two of Pentacles coming in, but we'll see what else is coming out. So yeah, this is for the 12th and the 13th. Can't remember if I just said that. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a quiet, lightly drizzling, sprinkling day here. And the birds again are being very loud. I almost thought they were having a bird meeting yesterday. There was so many birds around all talking to each other. So let's see what else is coming out with this energy for the weekend. The Two of Pentacles. Sometimes the Two of Pentacles can be an ambivalent energy. And it can be that you're kind of going back over some emotions that are occurring at this moment. It might be a bit of an emotional, some emotional ups and downs that are coming in around something. There's a conflict happening with the Five of Wands, the Judgment energy. So there might be some announcements coming in, the Seven of Swords, where you're kind of like half in, half out. It's a very half in, half out ambivalent energy coming through. The Three of Pentacles, okay, and the Queen of Wands, okay. So I do feel like if someone asks you to help them out this weekend and it might not be as fun a job as you're thinking. It might not be as collaborative as you're thinking. It might just be you going off to do something. And I feel like there's a sense of something's not exactly as you thought it was. So it's kind of like, all right, you turn up and it's like, this is not what it was meant to be. So I'm thinking I might just go for whatever reason, or you do it kind of begrudgingly, kind of going, I'm half in, half out kind of energy. So I do feel like your energy is going to be in two different places, because it's like you've agreed to do something or you're going somewhere and part of you doesn't want to be there. Part of you wants to be over here doing something else. So there is this generosity that comes in with the Queen of Wands, and it's kind of saying, have you extended yourself? Have you agreed or offered to do something that at the end of the day, maybe you're not just quite in that mental or energetic or emotional or even physical state to be doing this. You kind of, sometimes we go, oh yeah, I'll help you out with that. And then it's like on the day, it's like, oh, I just, you still do it, but it's like, that deep down, you probably just need a day to yourself, or you need a day doing something else. You just feel like reading a book or not doing much, or maybe you want to go out and do, feel like doing something else. Maybe you want to be active and seeing other people and not bound to this one thing. So I kind of just feel like it's a bit of an interesting energy, because the Queen of Wands is very actively looking for things that feels like it's calling you, but it kind of almost feels like you might be called in a slightly a direction, slightly wrong direction, I want to say. Not in a bad way, but interestingly, what I'm being shown with this is that, and I do feel like there's this energy of like helping other people as well, but there's kind of this, it's around looking after your own needs. So what it's really showing you is what you need, what you need for yourself. And it's kind of like finding this balance between what you give to other people and what you need for yourself. And part of this, I think, is going to be that struggle, because there's things that you're going to be needing this weekend that you're not necessarily going to be getting, because you're interacting or energy exchanging or giving to others. So this is just like something to be aware of, I would say, because it's a sense of, at some point, I think it's, important to kind of come back to yourself and acknowledge what you need to regenerate. You don't want to lose too much energy to something else that you're giving to. You need some of this energy for yourself as well. So it's a balancing act. It is. It's a balancing act of energies this weekend. Not necessarily like anything's particularly bad. I think it's just that there's a lot of, what I'm getting is there's a lot of information coming to you around what it is you need. And I'm not getting that you say, okay, I'm not doing that anymore, or no to somebody. I'm just getting, it's like, okay, well, Maybe I should be listening to that inner voice that's telling me what's right for me sometimes as well. So that's kind of the weekend energy. It's, an interesting energy. And I think you'll find yourself in places that might feel very different. They might not necessarily feel right, but at the same time, there's a lot of information. So coming to you, you're learning a lot about yourself. So self-knowledge. So that's it. Enjoy your weekend and look forward to seeing you next week.